What's up, guys? Today we're going to go through 4 big categories for a year in review. This is something I do with all my clients, and I do it at the end of every month. Get unstuck weekly questions to keep yourself in momentum, the monthly questions, and then of course that also goes into our annual review. Each of these questions, I'm going to take my time to kind of let it sink in. And if you want to write it down, you can write it down. We'll have a minute for you to actually go and reflect, but you will probably want to keep pausing this video and have a journal ready and get going. Now, some of the questions are in my quest book, which is the very starter. You can get this once you do the quiz on my website, which is Learning Your Productivity Personality. It's 10 quick questions. It'll tell you your archetype, and then you'll get on our list. And within the list, you'll get an invitation to get the playbook. The playbook digitally is totally free. If you'd like a physical copy, I'll give you a link on Amazon. So just wanted to let you know, there's a lot of work in this, and a lot of this goes directly to my clients. So this is kind of like the hidden behind the scenes of it all. Get ready, get out your journals. Let's start first with those questions that if you're feeling like you've lost momentum this year, or you're feeling like you haven't kept going and you haven't kept in your hot hustle, then here are the questions to ask. So let's change the vibe. Who's in? Yeah? Okay. Grab your pen and your journal and let's go. What reality would you like to create that you are not acknowledging? Just pull it all in. What reality would you like to create that you are not acknowledging? Question 2. What do you wish was different in life? That's where the entire playbook starts. What do you wish was different in your life? Now, this may be you need to stop it, grab your timer, and go for a full 5 minutes, right? There might be a lot there. Number 3. What frequency can you now be and have to create this? What frequency can you now be and have to create this? And now, from all this shift in energy, what actions can you start taking? Weekly questions you can ask yourself to keep up the momentum. Number 1, do you have your priorities consistently scheduled on your calendar? In other words, if you want to write a book, do you have it blocked out so that that book will come to fruition? Do you have time blocked for that? If I was coaching you, are you actively working on the book during those blocked times? Question 2, do you consistently use your action vision board to dictate what needs to get done next? If you ask it weekly, you'll actually start going in that direction. Number 3, do you celebrate the completion after you check off these items or when you hit milestones, goals, and targets? 4, do you have a consistent routine of looking at the quality of your work? Do you have some measurements to look at the quality of your work? Okay, number 5, do you feel like you're getting a return on effort? If not, what changes can you make so that you do? And that return on your effort does not mean money. It could mean money, and maybe it has to mean money at some point. Is it rewarding? Right? Is it fun? Is it juicy? It has to include all of that. Next question. Are there certain things you find yourself struggling with and procrastinating with that's always the same? I love this question because people will be like, yeah, and maybe that's what they're focusing on. Their procrastination will always find that it's the same. And until 3 months later, when they finally delegate that one thing, and then they're finally back in momentum, or they finally decide they don't even need to do that one thing, and they're finally back in momentum. Okay, now the monthly questions. Here are questions you can just ask every month to keep yourself creating from your action vision boards. Question 1. Describe the month in like 2 words. Was it laborious or was it exciting and fun? Question 2. On a scale of 1 to 10, how well do you feel that you took steps to get closer to your action vision boards, or what in my work, and you'll learn in the playbook, I call lighthouses, these guiding lights, these guiding dreams, right? How were your lighthouses guiding you instead of you forcing yourself to get closer to the lighthouse? Okay, question 3. List the highlights of your month. Maybe you took a trip, maybe you met a friend. What were the great highlights of your month? What did you learn? Just one thing. What did you really learn this last month? Tell me one thing you're proud of or excited about or really feel that you can celebrate. How will you improve on this for next month? How could you improve on this for next month? Okay. If you could go back and tell yourself something before the month, what would that be? Watch out for that curve in the road. And now make a request, right? So next month will be so fun. Or what, right? What are your top 3 desires for the next month? What routines or habits will you add or change? What routines or habits will you add or change? And then go take action on it, which is ACTION, 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 action. No, which is our acronym, which stands for alignment, clarity, claiming your targets, integrating your targets in your lifestyle, organizing your life, and being here present in the now moment. Last set of questions, and you can do this for your entire year. So I want you to look back at 2021 and describe it in 1 or 2 words. Could be whatever comes to mind. I want you to also highlight all the memorable moments. Become aware of and celebrate what you learned. And lastly, look at what you can improve on. And now, all in. If you were going to create an all-in plan for 2022, what would that be? Right? If you're going to create an all-in plan for 2022, what would that be? What actions, what courageous actions would you need to take? What is that? And let it just kind of fill up. Just keep writing. Keep writing. Yeah? And now, how can you move some of those actions onto your schedule? Again, the best example is that book, right? I really want this book, right? So what is your thing? What is your thing that you could really choose that would guide you and pull you forward? This is a lighthouse, right? It's like where's the Eiffel Tower, right? Where's the lighthouse in the water, right? There's all this fog and I need to be guided to it, right? I would love if you would comment below with the one question that really kind of lit you up, that really changed your vibe in this moment, that really got you going, wow, this if I would consistently do this would really change things. I want you to know that I own a brand. It's called actionempires.com. If you ever need an accountability coach, even if it's for a month, we've got a relatively reasonable coaching program to use at actionempires.com. like to create a greater community of people who really want to be like their best embodied self, that really want to be the authority of their brand and really want to create a change in the world. Please like, subscribe, and comment is really what I would love for you to do, because it really lights up my world, and I think it will make a difference in your world if you're engaged. Bye for now. I'll see you next week, and you have a great holiday.